Yeah, I guess. I mean, like, how do you explain this to someone who is just uber confused? I mean, most people don't even know unless they just opened a taxi company. Yeah, not taxidermy. It's like, see how these words just get like confused? I live in Circus, Circus, and Carnival, Carnivale. Yeah, that's where like they dress half naked. They walk around in costume, Costume, with big Plumb, and their head is like the sewer, Sewer. There is royal intelligence somewhere. We used to call that like star god intelligence, right? Well, when I speak, I am aware of the confusing nature of somebody who can see the carnival and circus of this modern set of eras, Errors, stuck and glued on top of one another like gargum. Meanwhile, outside in other areas, they read transmission and they're like, yeah, okay, well, but that sounds about right. Yeah, but the visual Coptic and what's written is totally off because the real, what they call real world and what is elsewhere is so far off course. Because when you have like a zenith, Zeneth, it's a magnetic pole that pulls, and that's like, if you think of a bird flying, Birdflying, it uses some unknown natural force. So UNKOWNFORCE to fly, FLY, and go from north to south, NORTHTOSOUTH. Well, humans are kind of that way. Not all, not the circus and carnival people, but the star scent. Yeah, there's a certain sect, SECHT, of people that work on Zenith. Zenith, I don't know what's the word, telescopic, well, it's telescopically, but then that goes back to gastro, and then it gets confused with their horrific medication, their medicine department, and pH elsewhere, right? Because the pH is more of like the acid and basic department, right? So yeah, that works in English, right? So the basic department is where the carnival and circus, they go to Harvard, and they're Ivy League educated. They're very basic. And then there's the acidic, which is the upper pH range. Yeah, that's more of like the star intelligence. Yeah, and it really burns the basic people when we have to try to speak to them because then they get upset going, well, why do you think you're so much better? I don't. It's just I know a different kind of thing than you. I know double thing. You only know one thing. I'm trying to talk to you and explain one thing a different way to you. And you are just so hard shelled. HARDSHELLED. And you keep thinking like somebody's out to get you for we don't know why. Like, we're just trying to fix this carnival and circus someone else created that looks really dangerous if you saw it from the acidic point of view, from outside of humanity looking in, going, oh my god, what are they going to do going from here? You do realize when you turn on those machines that you call computers, you're in an alternate universal state. That's how those machines run. That magic, MAGIC, that's created when you boot them up, right? There's a whole alphanumerices, and there's an interdimensional component to it because there's transmission hitting the station, being your monitor, and forming something on the screen, and then it keeps running in a linear fashion in a loop of alphanumerices that you don't even know exist. And I don't even know how many people get to that acidic place of understanding. So you live in one universe. So why would you create an alternate within your one universe and then tell the basic people walking around in the Carnival and Circus that the alternate universe that you created within our one universe is not harming their skin, their persona, their life? Because you had no permission to create an alternate vortex system of transmission where you create a box that accepts transmission and radio frequency on levels you couldn't possibly understand in alphanumerices. It sucks in different, I guess we'll go on numbers at this point, in a vortex system that spins. It's like like a tuning in. And so it is, I don't even have a word for the science, but that's okay because I don't want you to learn it. So it comes on in and then it runs through. So I'm just confused. When you don't own vortex, anything, you are born in whatever skin you're in. Why would you think that creating a platform of an alternate universe and using it in any fashion, giving it to nominal basic people would be okay? Because you're doing more harm to them and they don't know any better. And so I don't quite understand where this confusion and this argument is created between everybody. And why am I sectioned into basic life? I'm in the basic circus level of life. I have the royal acidic understanding and pH of smart. I just can't get anywhere in the basic circus because the science principle I was born for is stuck somewhere in royal pH acidic super special, and somewhere they're not allowing him to come get me because someone's confused in the middle, or somebody wants to keep alternate universe hurting people in ways that him and I think are detrimental and should be shut off immediately. So which area of operation are we losing you? Are we losing you at, oh no, I have to have NASA, I have to have a space station floating above the Earth doing nothing for humanity down below? You can't shut that agency off. No, we have to build stupid Hubble telescopes. That's so much more important than keeping people safe down below and making sure their economies work and they can feed their children and educate them. Oh, I know that I got super smart and out into the atmosphere outside of here looking down, and I got one golden ticket myself, and I am so much more important than everybody down there. Yeah, I know, that's where they go off of when they won't close space agency. They keep funneling money into that, avoiding other things, making a hadron kaleidoscope, that's what I call it, because it's like, really? Where are you going to go with that? You're going to push the whole Earth out of its own vortex? Stupid? Yeah. So anyway, you got a whole bunch of dangerous stuff going on, and you get, like, the pH police stuck in your basic circus, because you don't want to lose something, so you might want to rethink that, because it's going to come back on you tenfold.